Hi, welcome to Philip Rostek's channel. I'm Philip Rostek, and this channel is mostly about classical music that I make up. I don't think that the things that you'll find here represent anything particularly new in the world of classical music. In a way, I don't think that's really possible. But I do think that there is a new aspect to retrieval of 19th century elements with perhaps a mixture of eclectic things in them. And so that's most likely what you will find, or the impression that you have after having visited this site. And what you just heard was some music in the background about ancient Greece. I like those things very much. I'm also very interested in St. Francis of Assisi. I've done a lot of paintings about St. Francis. My background is really in visual art. I also, my main interest here is playing the piano and keyboard and translating those kinds of things into music. I like to orchestrate things. Also, I would say my favorite composers are the Romantics, Chopin, Liszt, Debussy, Impressionist, and then Russians, Prokofiev, Rachmaninoff, and decidedly a romanticist. And you'll see some of those things become derivative elements, perhaps, in the things that I enjoy and hopefully don't imitate too much. I'm a recent heart transplant patient, and what my interest involves here might be what some people consider to be part of my recovery. I don't think that that necessarily reflects on a kind of quality that one might expect. That issue is probably aside from transplantation. Even though I'm a lucky guy, it doesn't mean I'm necessarily a good composer. I like to play the piano, and I took lessons when I was a teenager for 2 years from a teacher that really had mostly first graders, aside from me, who was 16, and I took lessons from her, Mrs. Doyle. And what's happened is that I've improvised a lot over the years. This medium gives me an opportunity to imagine that I'm a pianist. I have an eclectic channel that is what probably a lot of people would consider to be classical music. However, there's different genres there. I simply pursue ideas as they occur to me, and on that basis, it may be to a viewer's advantage to shop around a little bit. Um, if you would have an interest in viewing these things. Um, and so I invite you to view and comment, and constructive criticism always good. Please know this has been a pleasurable experience in my life, and that meeting friends on YouTube has enriched my life. Thanks.